What's up, my people? I'm back at it again. Just want to shoot something else out there to y'all, man. And I just want to say, man, once you start to clean yourself up, get yourself right, you start to see all the dirty things in the people that you once, you know, took uh took a liking to, or maybe, that you just considered you wanted to be around. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These are people that you probably ran into, that you became somewhat cool with in some sort of way. And but you was dirty then. You was living in all type of filth. You know what I'm saying? You was out there getting high, you was out there drinking and shit. You was out there just running with the wrong crowd and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you was just basically on their level. So while you on their level, it's hard for you to see the dirt on people when you're dirty yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you're dirty, it's hard to see the dirt on other motherfuckers. So, that being said, you know what I'm saying? It ain't until you start to clean yourself up and get better and get yourself better to when you really start to see the dirt on people, the dirtiness that they generate, the dirtiness that they, exude, the dirtiness that they project. You start to see all that shit. Once you clean yourself up, if you've been around people and when you was just doing shit, you was in the filth with them, and you was maybe just out there going wild in the streets and shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you was getting drunk, maybe you was getting messed up on, whatever it is you was getting messed up on. Once you start to come up out of that shit and clean yourself up, you start to see the filth of some of these motherfuckers. And, it might be a situation where, you trying to get your life together, right? You're not trying to do all that stuff you used to do. You're not trying to go to the club all the time. You ain't trying to drink. You ain't trying to get on no drugs and shit. You're trying to clean your life up because, you noticed that when you was doing that type of shit, that shit wasn't helping you. That shit wouldn't help you get to the next level. So, you decide to try to do better for yourself. So somebody might call you that you knew, right? And they might just want to ride from you because you got a car, right? And the thing is, you know damn well the shit that you used to get into when you used to get around this person, right? You know how weak you can be when it comes to getting around certain people that you have familiar relationships with. Shit that was familiar that you were getting into with these people. Shit like that. You're weak to the moment of getting into that shit when you get around these people, right? So, you know yourself, so you don't want to do it. You might tell the person, you know what, I'm not trying to do that, man, because I know the situations that you are in, and I know that I'm not in those situations anymore, and I'm not trying to get pulled off into any of that right now, because I'm trying to live my life right. I'm trying to become a better self, and it's going to take me getting away from a lot of stuff that I used to be around, and you might tell a person that, you know what I'm saying? And what a real friend would tell you is, all right, man, go ahead, man. I understand. I understand you trying to do better for yourself. I am still living that life. So I don't want you to be, tempted to do anything that you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a real friend would do, because they actually care about your growth. They actually care that you're trying to get better, right? But I'm going to tell you what somebody who don't give a fuck about you would say. Somebody who's selfish, who really don't care about your well-being but their own. Somebody like that would get mad, and they'd be like, oh, man. And then what they'll start doing is bring up all the shit they felt like they done for you. Be like, man, I did this for you, I did this for you. Not to say that you didn't do nothing for that person. You might have did all you did for that person, but they only bring up the things that they did to try to make you feel some sort of way about not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring you into this guilt moment of feeling like, damn, man, this person did do this. No. That's a manipulation tactic, man. It's a manipulation tactic that motherfuckers try to use to pull you into the bullshit that they in. You know what I'm saying? It's a crab in a bucket scheme. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to pull you down to their level because they don't like that you rising. They don't like that you are this balloon tied to this string going up. And what they want to do is pull their string and pull you back down. So if you get your string close enough to them, that's what they're going to do. Pull you back down. You know what I'm saying? And you start to see that. You start to see it. Once you clean yourself up and you talk to this person again, and you see all the selfishness within this person. You see all of the lack of really caring about you in this person. They only care about themselves. It's all about what they got. They know you weak. They know you don't. They know if you get back around them, situations can happen for you. They know damn well that you can't afford to be falling back into situations that you came out of because you're trying to get to the next level. But what these demons will do is they'll try to pull you back because they don't want you to get to the next level. For one, they don't want you to get there. They want you to stay right here with me. They stay right here with me. This is where you need to be because this is where I'm at. And so I'd rather you be here with me than be up there and make me feel some kind of way. I don't want to feel like you left me and doing much better than me. No, they don't want that shit. So that's what I'm saying. Once you clean yourself up, you start to see this shit, man. It's one thing God do, man, is he show you who motherfuckers really is by their actions and by what they say to you. Certain things they'll say to you, they'll tell you everything about them. I remember me cleaning up and hearing and talking to a person who said they was in love with me, right? Come find out when I'm cleaning myself up, this person didn't care about this. All that person cared about was me doing what I had to do for that person because they were used to things that I did. I was always helping a motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying, in situations. But in this situation, I didn't want to do that because I felt like I was trying to be better than that. But this person didn't care about me trying to grow and get better. All they cared about was, what can you do for me? And if you can't do nothing for me, you know what I'm saying, I'm mad at you, fuck you, and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing that you doing is their problem to them. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you got going on is only your problem. They only care about their problems and what you can do for their problems. So, I'm just shooting this at y'all because I tell y'all, man, motherfuckers out there is motherfucking, they got some nerve, I'll tell you that much. They got some nerve to really feel like, you know what I'm saying, you only got to do for them. You know what I'm saying? And they need, and if you don't do shit for them, you know what I'm saying, they won't be all mad or some shit like that. Fuck it, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like, fuck it, throw my number away, do that. You know, you're saving me trouble. You're doing me a favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was already about to do that anyways, but you just basically made it easier for me. You cleaned up my mess for me. Appreciate that. You know, so that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? You did some good stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? You didn't look bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, so it's like that, man. And so that's what you're going to run into, man. So just be careful, man. Just know that motherfuckers are going to try to use this guilt trip on you because, you know what I'm saying, they want you to help them in their little crisis, whatever they got going on, knowing that if you ever get yourself in the mix with these people, things could happen. You could fall back into the line of doing some shit that you was trying to come up out of in the first place. So with that being said, y'all, I just want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, take heed to that, you know what I'm saying, and do the best you can to be the best you can, all right? I love all y'all, man, to the bottom of my heart, man. I love y'all, and I really want to see everybody come about this thing, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you're still in this thing, just live the best life you possibly can while you're in it. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'll holler at y'all another time, man. All praises to the Most High. I love you, man. And guess what? I'll holler. All right, peace.